Is it just Ancient Tomb?
I mean, it's not Ancient Tomb.
Is there anything else in this pack that is like insane? Because I think no.
No. I liked that Esper deck we drafted yesterday so much that I almost want to like try to draft it more.
Snap up the council's judgment.
Yeah, but
you still have to go for your you have to eat your vegetables before you can draft any archetype.
Yeah, I mean we can play Ancient Tomb in that deck. Slam Jace on 3.
Yeah.
Slam Gideon on 3.
I would be happy to play Ancient Tomb in any deck.
Yeah.
In any deck.
Yeah.
Remember that artifact deck that we drafted? That was so sick.
I know. It's that deck is just never open. We got really lucky.
Yeah. We got all the best vegetables.
We did. Because all the best vegetables go in every deck because they're colorless.
Yes. Imagine if you had like Mana Vault. If your 3 first picks was like Mana Vault, Mana Crypt, and Ancient Tomb. And then you like pick up a Grim Monolith.
What about like Soul Ring?
Yeah, Soul Ring. Oh no.
Plow.
It's
We probably shouldn't go that archetype again. Probably not.
Well.
Questing Beast.
This is a really tough pick.
It was easy before yesterday when we were just like never picking white cards.
Yeah.
Or Snapcaster
maybe. Now we're just never picking red and black cards.
Because if we take like Plow,
and
then the Council Judgment wheels, and then the Snapcaster Mage wheels,
we'll be very happy. The Questing Beast is good. I feel like we can splash Plow even if we end up playing the green deck.
True.
Is it just Wooded Foothills?
Probably.
I mean, I think it's not Wooded Foothills.
Really?
It's off color. I guess it's off color for green.
We don't have a color yet.
Okay. It's Wooded Foothills.
Just vegetable.
That's a responsible little guy.
Signet?
We're just drafting only vegetables and we'll figure out what else we're up to later.
Yeah. I mean, none of these cards that we've seen so far have been like, draft me and make an archetype around me.
Yeah. Maybe we'll just draft mono vegetables and then like one Ulamog.
That's fine. I do it.
Yeah, that deck seems fine.
Can one of our vegetables be Wormcoil Engine?
Well, Wormcoil Engine is not a vegetable, but we are picking Wormcoil Engine if we see it.
Okay.
Over just about anything.
Yeah. I see a Signet again.
Okay.
I see
another blue Signet. Okay. We're just like raking in the vegetables. What
about Wheel of Fortune?
I hate that card.
Me too. What else would you even take in this pack? Miscalculation?
The Hallowed Spirit Keeper is not like a 4th pick.
No. The card's terrible. And it's in white.
Because white. So it looks like we might be playing Soul Tie.
I don't think that we're locked into a color at all.
Well, if we want our signets to be on color.
I don't care where signets are on color.
I don't either.
They make so much mana for free.
1.
Yeah, and enough. Over the course of like a long time, maybe.
True.
Tendrils?
And we're just seeing if we can scrape Storm together?
We could scrape Storm together.
I don't hate Biogenic Ooze. He's kind of like a slapping boy.
You love Biogenic Ooze. I'm not as enamored with him as you are. He's a little slow.
He is slow.
Just a wee bit.
Okay,
slow.
let's take the Tendrils.
We've never drafted Storm.
We've got a bunch of Storm kind of vegetables.
We did draft Storm. It didn't go very well.
No, it didn't.
Well, we could take the Leovold and just be Soul Tie.
We could take the Leovold.
We could take the Baleful Strix and be blue-black. We could take the Gideon and go into white.
I think Leovold is probably the strongest card in this pack.
Yeah.
And we have already some fixing for it.
We do. If we get a dual land in those colors that has green, if we get a green-blue or a green-black dual, then we have fixing. We have 3 colors. We have 3 pieces of fixing for the Leovold.
It's a good card.
Yeah. What about the Baleful Strix? Since Leovold is so hard to cast, it might wheel around.
We could go for that.
I think that I don't know.
Maybe we just try to wheel Baleful Strix.
Okay. It won't wheel.
So Time
Yawgmoth's
Twister.
will.
Hold on, Time Twister is a lot better if Leovold is in our deck.
That is a cute little wombo combo.
And also, this is just the 7th pick, Power 9.
Yeah, casual.
I mean, it's the worst one by an incredible margin.
Yeah, it's if there was like a power 15, I think it would still be the worst one.
Yeah. I mean,
Yawgmoth's Will is good.
it's kind of like worse than Ancient Tomb.
I'm less excited about it than Ancient Tomb. Signet?
So, how do we feel about Gitaxian Probe to go along with this Tendrils of Agony?
I'm not super big on that.
Okay.
I think
You wanted the Mastermind's Acquisition?
I was thinking of the Signet.
The Signet, just another vegetable?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
I'm into it.
I mean, we could still be the artifact deck. If all these signets are going around.
Yeah.
We could
These people in this draft with us are not drafting their vegetables.
True.
Well, there's the Council's Judgment.
True.
Is it a Braid? Since we have a lot of ways to cast a red spell if we want to.
It's probably Reclamation Sage.
Is it Impulse?
It could be Impulse.
I don't hate Impulse.
I don't need Impulse at all, and we have 2 blue signets.
Yeah.
So the odds of us being blue are pretty high.
Yeah, and the Leovold and the Time Twister. Like we've got almost all of our cards are blue so far.
Yeah.
I don't want to put Gush in our deck.
No, me neither.
What if we took the Kuldotha Forge Master and just in case we're in the artifact deck?
I like that.
I think Grinch is wrong about it being actively bad.
I agree.
And this is like a fine time to pick it. I don't think. Is 5 mana draw 2 cards good?
Gush?
Yeah.
No.
Not even in Cube?
No.
I guess you can't get 1 mana draw 3 in this format, so. Is it Mizium Mortars?
Is it the dual land? I don't know. I don't think we're playing any of these cards.
I don't think so either. Ultimate Purpose. I don't know what Makeshift Mannequin does, but it seems supremely castable.
It's a 4 mana instant speed reanimation spell that gives whatever creature reanimates phantasmal image text.
Okay. So, there's a Verdant Catacombs in this.
There's a Phyrexian Metamorph too, but I think it's probably Catacombs.
Yeah, Phyrexian Metamorph is pretty sick. But it's gotta be Verdant Catacombs. Because we draft vegetables on this stream.
We do draft vegetables in this stream.
There's also Empty the Warrants if we still want to try and do Storm Things.
We are past that.
Okay.
We didn't get the cards for that, I don't think. I guess it's not too late, but I don't really want to go Storm.
Okay.
Every time I go Storm, I feel kind of sad. Except for when I just, spike it super fucking hard.
If you just get the insane Storm deck.
Yeah, I've drafted, an insane Storm deck, and it's fun, and then every time I've drafted Storm and it hasn't been insane, I'm just like, why did I do
What
this
have
to
I
myself?
done?
Show and tell.
Well, that's probably the strongest card in this pack.
I think so. Show and tell, we have a lot of vegetables.
Yeah, I think Show and Tell.
I mean, I love show and tell. We're not taking red and black cards.
No.
The other card, I guess, is Force Negation, but you need blue cards for that. And then Sphinx of the Steel Wind, I guess, but...
We're not trying to cast that.
We're not trying to cast a Esper colored card. In our Leovold deck.
Is it Toxic Deluge? Or Maelstrom Pulse?
What about Gristlebrand?
And we're just getting it into play with the Show and Tell that we just drafted?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're right.
And it's castable.
And then we try to get the Maelstrom Pulse or the Sylvan Library or the Toxic Deluge
or the Thief of Sanity.
Thief of Sanity or the Brainstorm.
Yeah. One of these non-Gristlebrand cards will be
2, 3. There's 5 other cards that we want in this pack.
Yeah. And we could cast the Gristlebrand.
We have a pack waiting for this. We have 2.
Yeah.
Grave Titan jumps out at me.
Yeah, I agree.
Sure.
Snap it off.
I think so. Tireless Tracker, I think, is not as good as Grave Titan in Limited.
Yeah.
Probably. Yeah. No.
And 6 mana. We like 6 mana.
So I see.
Eureka.
Yeah, I see Eureka.
I see Craterhoof, but we're not Craterhoof deck. I see Chromox, but I don't like.
I see Hymn to Turok.
Yeah, are we casting black on too?
No, we're not even gonna try.
I think it's Eureka.
Yeah. That's kind of like a show and tell.
It is kind of like a show and tell. And if we have more cards to show and tell in, then it's like a bunch of show and tells.
You know what's kind of like a show and tell?
What?
Bolas's Citadel.
It is kind of like a show and tell. Do we want to play it?
I don't know. What if it's just Sakura Tribe Elder, little fixing vegetable boy?
Yeah. That does seem strong. Yeah.
Because we need to get a lot of black sources if we want casting Gristlebrand to be a plan.
Right. Yeah, we're gonna need some more dual lands. Okay.
Okay, so I like what I'm seeing in this pack because of the Ulamog.
Yeah, we just take that.
I think so.
We already have 2 show and tell effects.
Yeah, Tassiger would be pretty cool.
Well, the Oath I think would be cool.
The Oath would be cool.
But I think we just take Ulamog. Because we don't have a card that wins the game when you show and tell it in. And I'm scared that our opponents could possibly have something better to show and tell in.
Yeah, so an Ulamog seems pretty good.
And Eureka means that playing like a few extra show and tell bombs is like pretty good because you could just like swarm the board with
them. We need to draw them. We're not allowed to play like 4 Ponder, 4 Preordain, 4 Brainstorm in this deck.
That's true. Gronder?
I wish that we could just play Teferi, Hero of Dominaria.
Could we not? If we're in Sultai, we're not.
Yeah, we do have to splash a white for this.
We have no white fixing.
We have a. Oh, I thought we had a Orsov Signet, but we don't.
No. Batterskull?
I don't. Is it just collector brutality?
Sure.
We get to duress people.
Yeah. That seems responsible.
I don't hate regrowth.
Okay. It's the only card that we can cast in Sultai colors, so.
Yeah, true.
Duel.
The next pack is the one we were trying to wheel something in, I think.
Yes.
We got the Maelstrom Pulse.
Which isn't the worst.
No, not at all.
I was really hoping to get...
Maelstrom Pulse was my second pick.
Okay, well then yeah, we're good. What about Inkwell Leviathan?
No.
Okay. Are you sure?
This is one time where I will not say it's Inkwell Leviathan, not close.
Okay.
Yeah. A little Necrotal for the boys.
Doesn't matter.
Put a little Spectral Procession in our sideboard because it's castable.
It is castable.
Yeah, I don't know why you didn't take it. I think you're trolling me.
I am trolling you. I assumed that they were all uncastable, but I was wrong.
You were wrong. I even said it with my little baby boy voice. Terminate. We could splash for that if we had to. With our Wooded Foothills and our Rakdos Signet.
You're not wrong. I'd rather not, though.
Me too. 4 colors is greedy. We try to avoid being greedy, boys.
You know, I don't want to be the reanimation deck, but we do have Collector Brutality, Baddies, and Makeshift Mannequin.
Yeah, I almost said that we should take that reanimate that we saw. But then I thought to myself...
Wasn't Ulamog in that pack?
Yes. How do we feel about Ancestral Recall? Okay.
I feel like there's 2 duels in this.
I know.
There's 2 fetchable duels.
I wanted to take the Overgrown Tomb or the Liliana of the Veil.
Or the Watery
This
Grave.
pack is stacked.
It is.
Overgrown Tomb, Phyrexian Arena, Watery Grave, Raphellos, Go for the Throat.
Yeah, we weren't playing Raphellos, but like lots of good cards. We have to take the power though. Unfortunately, we have to take the power. Okay, we were just past a Mox.
Okay, so we do take that.
We do take another piece of power, yes. Another pretty stacked pack. Marsh Flats.
Marsh Flats, Consecrated Sphinx.
Yeah.
Palukranos, we've learned, is good.
Elish
Mind's
Norn.
Desire is insane.
Elish
in the
Norn
right deck.
is a show and tell deck. Like.
Yeah. This pack is nutty. And Oblivion Ring is good.
And Basalt Monolith.
Yeah, Duress, we've learned, is fine.
Yeah, Duress was great. But we're taking the.
There's like, yeah, this is one of the more full of shit packs I've seen.
So we have 3 pieces of power.
We do. One of them is bad.
We could not play Time Twister and be fine.
We could easily do that. It's if we are able to assemble the Wombo combo on like turn 2, it'll be pretty nutty.
Oh my god. This pack is also insane.
Yeah, this pack.
We have the Kodaltha Forge Master.
We do. And we have 3, 4, 5, 6 artifacts total.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Maybe we're not getting to Kodaltha Forge Master.
Well, we might.
But we can still. It still is a show and tell on Eureka Boy that can kill them really fast.
It does kill them in one attack if they have only one blocking power.
One, yeah.
But what about Kozilek? As Annihilator, it just doesn't kill them. Annihilator is so.
You're
good.
right. But what if we get the? What if we like rip Tinker?
Okay, I'm fine with taking Blightsteel Colossus. We have called out the Forge Master.
Yeah.
So like if we got something that made a couple artifact, like
another Signet.
Like another Signet.
It's totally off color, but I still don't think we care about.
I don't think we care. We have a number of colorless things to ramp into. Other possibilities out of this pack are Thragtusk, Treasure Cruise. I don't think we're trying to cast Massacre Worm.
No. Well, we could, but I don't think we need to.
No.
We just play Grape Titan instead.
What if we do like a Treasure Cruise here?
I really don't.
We have Ancestral Recall.
Yeah, we do.
Okay.
I think we want vegetables. Land tax.
Are we splashing for that? Is it Yawgmoth?
I don't know. We have to pay a life and sacrifice a creature for it to do anything?
Okay, we don't have creatures to sack.
Yeah.
Memory Jar, and then we have 2 ways to get them with our Leovold.
Well, it doesn't really, because they get their hand back at the end step. So it doesn't really work.
So it doesn't really work. Okay. Do we take the Volcanic Island in case we like want to splash for the Terminate someplace?
Sure. Seems responsible. That seems like a totally good idea.
Okay.
I can't believe I'll walk with that late, but it seems like a good idea.
It is insane.
We can splash for the FTK.
So Bazaar of Baghdad is in this pack.
Is that where we're at?
Well, we only have 1 reanimate spell, so I think
the
that
full combo.
I think
deck?
probably not.
Probably not. But if it's just the Taiga.
Okay.
Or the Plague Crafter.
I think it Plague Crafter because we don't have anything we're like stoked about splashing for in red besides one Terminate.
Yeah, and this is kind of like
our red fixing is insane. We have Mox Ruby, we have Boros Signet, we have Rakdos Signet, we have a Wooded Foothills, we have a Volcanic Island.
True. We could just play like the 4.
If we took the Taiga, we could also fetch for it with our Verdant Catacombs.
Yes.
And then we could just play our free. Is it just Vraska Golgari Queen?
Probably. Could be Creeping Tar Pit.
Creeping Tar Pit. Yeah, that's a more responsible, because that's a vegetable and a boy.
Yeah.
It's a boystable.
A vegetable that kills them, as you said yesterday.
So,
Worn Power
I'm seeing a Worn Power Stone in this pack.
We don't pass Worn Power Stone.
What is Worn Power Stone doing in this pack?
I don't know.
We might have enough vegetables to just cast our fatties.
We do. I mean, we will cast our fatties eventually.
Yeah. Is it Go for the Throat or Phyrexian Arena?
I think it's Go for the Throat.
I think Go for the Throat is the more vegetable-y of those 2 cards.
It could have been that black-red duel, but oh well.
We still don't have anything we want to cast.
I think it's the Looter Core.
Okay.
We can loot.
Yeah.
Looting is good. We get our
Looting
boys into the graveyard. We reanimate it with our 1 reanimator spell that we draw with.
Or we just discard things we don't want.
Yeah. Looting is powerful.
Yeah.
I don't think we're really the gifts ungiven.
Do we just gifts for 4 fatties?
Gifts for 4 fatties,
and then just say, how do you want to die?
And then if they put Eldrazi's into our graveyard, then it shuffles back in. So then we get those, then we get to show and tell and go bop, bop, bop. I don't think. Well, I mean, that doesn't sound terrible.
It doesn't sound that bad, and I don't.
Oh, we took too long to think about it.
Oh, it was Thalia. Whoops.
Oh well.
Okay, so.
Who cares?
1,000-Year Storm, I guess. Flame Slash.
Ah.
Okay.
You want to take the Flame Slash?
I mean, we can cast the Flame Slash.
You're right.
How is the land tax still going around? Okay, white was open.
White was super open. That was never the question. The question was whether or not we wanted to be playing white cards.
Yeah.
And the answer to
We
that
never
is,
saw the fixing to have white in our deck. It was like, I would have been open to having white in our deck and playing like Esper or Bant, or not Bant, Esper or Junk or something like that, but we never saw a fixing for it.
True.
Okay, so
Are we playing the Time Twister? We only need one cut.
well, we just cut an artifact, so maybe it's called Oath the Forge Master.
We have 6 artifacts.
I'm fine with cutting Time Twister. I think it's bad.
It's really bad as long as they... Oh, we'll have 7 artifacts. It's bad as long as we don't have Leovold on the field.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe it's just insane, and like us drawing cards is better than them drawing cards. And like if they're playing combo, like the odds of them drawing what they need to combo off isn't going to be like huge.
I mean, it's pretty big, isn't it?
I don't know.
I think that we don't want to do that. We
Okay.
need to win the game we cast Time Twister, or we're going to be sad.
Okay.
I guarantee it.
Cool. Then are there any of these vegetables we're not playing? We have no red
No.
cards in our deck.
That's true.
So
Are there any cuts we want to make? I think that maybe if we play against a creature-based deck, we can board into like
Flame Slash,
3 red
Terminate,
removal spells.
Mizium Mortars.
Yeah, and be happier about that.
Do we want to just play the Faithless Looting with our insane amount of fixing for red?
Yeah, we could bring in the Faithless Looting.
What would we cut for it? Do we need Collective Brutality in the main?
I bet it's Chupacabra.
Okay, cool. Our curve is kind of nutty.
Chupacabra is kind of cool because if you cast Eureka with Chupacabra in your hand, then it'll dome.
Get that boy back in here.
So maybe we cut the ultimate price.
Sure.
Okay.
And then we just have to go for the throat, and we got some like fat removal on the board.
Yeah, and we want to play all these because all our vegetables.
All our vegetables are vegetables.
Do we add a mountain or no?
I don't think we need a mountain.
No, even though we have a steep, we don't need it. And then we add another forest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we're trying to cast Eureka.
Yeah, we are. Our fixing is great.
Our fixing is kind of nutty.
Only 4 fatties with Eureka is less than great,
Mm-hmm.
but Eureka can just be... Because Eureka, they get like a bunch
And
of...
Ravenous Chupacabra is -1 for them.
You're right. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. We're going to have to worry... We have to think kind of hard about...
Whether or not to cast Eureka.
Cast Eureka. I don't know, are you going to Eugene now? Or do you want to watch and play a match?
I want to see whether or not this deck is terrible.
Okay.
I think it might be the worst deck I've ever seen in my life.
I think it might be great.
It might be.
We have so much acceleration.
It's very
and stuff.
possible that we're just like ramping like crazy. Maybe we should have like taken the dark red that we saw to just be like surprise fatty.
Perhaps.
This
Is a sneep.
Is a sneep. Because we have Ancestral Recall and something that casts it. Are we on the play?
We are.
Okay.
Sneep. This Mox does not ramp us into Leovold.
No, it doesn't.
Do we play the Mox to play around getting duressed?
Because they can duress it?
They can.
But wouldn't they just take Ancestral Recall?
Probably. Yeah.
This is the second piece of power in our hand that is like a trap for them if they duress us.
Sure.
Shell Dark Isle.
Okay.
Dude, we never see counterspells.
No. There aren't very many in the cube.
There's Spell Pierce, Counterspell, Mana Drain, Cryptic Command, and the 5 mana
Mystic Confluence, and then both forces.
Okay.
And Miscalculation. Did
Okay.
you say that?
I did not
there's
say
like
Miscalc.
8.
So there's 8.
I think there's only 8.
We did see Miscalc.
We did.
And we saw
and
Force
Mystic
of Negation.
And Mystic Confluence.
Oh, we did?
Yeah, we did.
Okay. I didn't notice.
Okay.
So...
Do we recall now, right?
Yeah.
We're gonna have to discard to hand size, but that's fine.
I think it's fine.
Maybe we don't, because we can still cast Steve.
Nice.
Yeah, there's our 2 power in our opening hand.
Got him.
Go ahead. And we're getting a forest. If we get a forest, we can cast Eureka, but we have nothing to Eureka for, and then we won't be able to cast Leovold, so maybe we get an island.
Okay.
We want blue more than black, right?
I think so.
Or do we want to get...
Oh, I think we get a swamp because there's a Gristlebrand.
Yeah, that's... Yeah.
Is that what you were thinking?
That is what I was thinking.
We do have Show and Tell and Eureka to put it into play, but, just in case.
Just in case.
I gotta tell you that Gristlebrand off the top would be a pretty sweet draw.
It would be.
I don't hate this Ravenous Chupacabra, because it makes our... We have
Eureka.
established that it makes our Eureka better.
Yeah.
But I'm nervous about what this Shelldock Guile guy might have in his hand to Eureka in, or Show and Tell.
Yeah. I'm worried about... Yeah, that's true. Force, pitch, Brazen Borrower,
Our
Leovold. That's fine.
Yeah. I mean, it drew us a card.
It did... Well, no, it did. I mean...
It put us up a card.
It put us up a card. And Brazen Borrower is good against Show and Tell.
It's very good.
Since we don't have Emrakul.
He has played Den Protector.
Probably.
So, do we Eureka?
No, we Show and Tell.
We Show and Tell?
We can't cast Eureka.
Oh, because we didn't get that second green. Okay, yeah, that seems good. And then we can cast our Ravenous Chupacabra if we don't just die in one turn to whatever he shows us.
Wow, he's F6. Okay.
He got an Ewit for Force of Will.
Okay.
So that's not as good as Blightsteel Colossus.
No. He could bounce it to our hand with something, but we already saw him get rid of one bounce spell.
Yeah, he's not going to repeal it. He can't cast the Unsummon mode on Mystic Confluence. He can't.
Okay. Yeah. And it was Den Protector. I think that might be the only morph.
I'm pretty sure it's the only morph card, yeah.
Well, that went well.
That did went well.
I don't really know what he's doing. So.
I have no idea. Well, he's got the Shelldock Guile. I think he might be like Show and Tell with green, and he just drew nothing.
Okay. And
or maybe you just play Shelldock Guile in your deck. So this hand, I feel like...
Is it turn 2 Leovold?
Can we cast the stuff in our hand?
It's a turn 2 Leovold.
It's a turn 2 Leovold?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And we can cast everything in our hand.
Okay. Because we got so many vegetables. You know what this also is?
Turn 3 Call Out the Forge Master?
I think so.
Oh, you're right. Maybe we just go for that.
Well, can't we go for all of it?
No, because we'd have to use our turn 2 casting a vegetable if we wanted to cast Cold Out the Forge Master the next turn. And we'd have to hit a land.
Turn 3 Koldotha Forge Master, get Blightsteel Colossus on turn 4.
Is good.
It seems good.
We'd have to hit a land in order to do it in the next 2 draws.
Okay, so let's see.
Actually, we have to hit a land. Yeah, in the next 2 draws. We could Impulse. We could play Rakdos Signet and then Impulse for a land.
I think that's a good plan. And we're just on get him with our Blightsteel Colossus. And then we can play... If we untap... Oh.
I biffed it.
Oh, you did.
Oops.
Oh. Whoopsie.
My bad.
Oh, whoopsie, whoopsie.
I forgot how we needed to do that, and it was use the Dimir Signet a lot earlier. And then just leave the blue floating.
Yeah.
My bad. I'm not used to the Signet math. Jace, 3 mana's card. He's gonna... Yeah, I knew that. I just had the Soul Read on the Rex Age. Oof, and we don't get to Impulse, because he's gonna blow up the Dimir Signet? Yeah. Well, I misplayed and got punished.
Pretty bad.
Pretty bad. Punished pretty much as badly as I could have got punished.
Yeah.
It's not great. Well. Okay.
Do we just Leovold?
I think so.
If he has Force of Will, then he's down to 2 cards in hand.
I think that he learned that Force of Will has better things to get than Leovold.
Yeah. Probably. If we draw a land, we can still get a Blightsteel Colossus in play.
Yeah. We'll have to untap with the Kodata Forge Master.
True. But he's already used his Rex Sage.
He has. You cannot Rex Sage Blightsteel Colossus. Oh, but you can Rex Sage the Kodata Forge Master.
You can. And he doesn't have exile-based removal in his deck.
No, but he does have bounce.
He does. But I'm not convinced that there's a cheap... Like, you can bounce it with Mystic Confluence.
Brazen Borrower.
He has
Brazen
Borrower.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we're still going to cast it.
We are.
It is a little devastating that if he were to bounce the...
Oh, he's Force of Will. Yes.
Okay. And he exiled Mana Drain for the privilege.
Wow.
Beats. We might need to... Oh, we're casting Chupacabra this turn and getting rid of that Jace.
Yeah, we are.
Although if he casts an instant or sorcery, then he can flip the Jace. Right here. But he has nothing to get back with it. Okay. We can draw Maelstrom Pulse. Now get rid of all of his beasts.
Yeah.
Collective Brutality. We can Collective Brutality the Jace and go for the third as beast and kill Garrick.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna escalate this.
No. Please, for the love of God, no.
And then we can Chupacabra if he plays something that's like strong enough to deal with. I wonder if this is like an opposition deck.
Oh, yeah. This does look like an opposition deck. Maybe he's got like bribery. That would be devastating.
That would be devastating. Yeah, we like to play decks that lose to bribery.
We do like to play decks that lose to bribery. And we never get any counter magic.
Truth.
He's making 5 mana.
Was that Waruda? That's what I was gonna say. I'm kind of surprised that he forced our Leovold because it doesn't seem particularly good against what he's doing.
Yeah, I kind of love just Ravenous Chupacabraing his land here.
Me too.
You keep leaving up red-black. We should be leaving up our island if we don't need to tap it to represent a Spell Pierce.
You're right. He can animate the Mutavault with Nissa and then pay mana to make it into a 5/5.
He can pay. He can. Yeah, you're right. He can't do that.
I think we trade with the Mutavault here.
Yeah, kill another land with our Ravenous Chupacabra.
Yeah.
Gets 2 of them. That seems great. He only has 3 mana available. Or 4 from Blessing Nissa.
Yeah. Okay.
So I think we Impulse.
Yeah,
Do we cut the Time Twister?
we did.
We
Okay.
have
1, 2,
we have
3,
3 black.
and 6 mana.
Mm-hmm.
But if we take, the Gristlebrand and we're putting 3 mana sources on the bottom, and we would need to draw 2 mana sources, and one of them needs to be black in order to cast Gristlebrand.
Yeah, do we just take like this?
I think it's the Lumbering Falls.
The Lumbering Falls?
Yeah.
Because it's a boy.
Yes.
Can we get in with the Creeping Tar Pit on his Nissa this turn?
Not this turn.
I'm
because we used the blue.
Oh, because we used our blue. I was like, can't we pay for it?
But like, if we use Leovold to block a land this turn, he's not gonna have any mana. He's just like fully on the get in with Nissa or I die plan.
Yeah, I guess he can shell that girl pretty soon.
He can. I think we have to block with the Leovold. The question is whether or not we want to trade it for a land this turn, or we can block the Rec Sage and then have it for a blocker next turn.
I think we block a land.
I think we have to block the Rec Sage, or else we're just going to be dead to the attack next turn.
I mean, we'll have more life.
But we'll have one fewer blocker.
Oh, okay. I mean, we're dead to the attack next turn if we do this.
Well, we're dead either way. And this way we get to keep our Leovold. Right?
Yeah.
So, may as well. We cannot, Maelstrom Pulse is not an out.
Yeah, because we can't blow up his lands. We gotta land.
We can animate. Can we animate both of these? We would need. This takes 4, and this takes 5.
You need a blue to animate each of them.
Yeah, and we would need 9 mana to do it. So no. So we're dead to the attacks of the 3 lands. That's frustrating. Okay.
Well, we were just ripping lands for a minute.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Do we want to bring in some of our removal here?
Yeah, maybe we want to be in the removal game plan.
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, get that out of here, and bring in our, and then we'll play our Terminate and our Museum Orders.
And then do we want the Flame Slash?
Do we want to play Flame Slash instead of Museum Orders? Because it's kind of the same thing.
Well, it says Overload on it. That says get rid of all your opponent's boys. And last game, if we had drawn Museum Orders off the top, we would have won.
We could cast it? Oh yeah, I forgot. We have infinity red sources in our deck.
Yeah.
Okay.
Our fixing's insane.
I'm into this.
We have an easier time casting Kiki Jiki in this deck than like most of our twin decks.
Yeah. Okay. We just like didn't really draw anything castable. Well, this hand is unfortunate.
The hand is terrible. This hand is also terrible.
It is really bad.
Do we go to 5?
We
just
cannot.
Hope we hit recall, because I mean. This,
I guess so. Yeah.
This hand we can get a Volcanic Island, so we'll be able to cast both Leovold and Museum. We'll be able to
get
cast
a Volcanic Island with our Verdant Catacombs.
Oh, that doesn't get a Volcanic Island.
Okay.
Fuck.
Oh. We got there.
Back the Terminate.
Yeah.
And the Tar Pit.
Sure.
Because we don't want to take
Yeah.
it.
We're just trying to show and tell into Ulamog on turn 3.
Yeah. That's the game plan.
Yep.
And it's gonna get forced.
Hopefully not.
We're gonna do this on our opponent's upkeep.
He will have then had Force of Will 3 games in a row.
That's true. Okay, it'll get mana drain, so he'll only have gotten mana drain 2 games in a row. Okay. We have turn 2 show and tell.
Okay.
And we're just gonna jam.
We're jamming. He's got an Elvish Mystic.
Okay, he F6'd. If this isn't a Supreme Fatty... Okay, he can bounce this as Brazen Borrower. Unfortunately.
Oh, hopefully he doesn't.
Hopefully he doesn't.
He put a land into play.
He did put a land into play. I bet he just has the Brazen Borrower and he wanted a ramp spell. Gotta have it, though.
Yeah.
We got him.
He really did have to have it.
Ancestral Recall into turn 2 show and tell. That's vintage
On the mold of
cube.
5?
On the mold of 5. On the mold of 5, boys. That's vintage cube right there. It's a real shame that there was nobody here to see that, because that was spicy. Clipping that. How do I clip? Is there a command?
The clip only gets the last 30 seconds, and you've been talking about how nice that was for a while.
Shut up, you.
Ah.
We'll clip it later. It'll be a highlight. We're at 47 minutes. Okay, let me make a note.
I feel like having a notepad open at the beginning of the stream would be a responsible choice.
Shut up.
No, I just mean, like, I'm not trying to shit on you.
Okay.
Like, that should just be part of, like, the stream setup, is, like, having your notepad, like, ready to go.
You're not wrong. 45 minutes in multi-5. Show and tell. Thank you.
Oh, you already had one?
Yeah, but thank you. I wasn't going to say anything.
Okay, I will be back. In like 2.5 hours probably.
2.5 hours?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Well, I have to drive to Eugene and back.
I understand. Doesn't mean you have to be happy about it.
Okay.
Wait. 6, 3 lands, 3 vegetables, and makeshift mannequin on the draw. Is that a keep?
I feel like no.
Are you sure?
No. This is our 7?
Yeah, we ramp so hard.
We do ramp so hard. This might be a keep. We have all of our colors.
Yeah. I'm going to keep it.
Okay.
It's probably bad, but I'm going to keep it.
It's probably bad. How early can you cast Crystal Brand with this hand?
I don't know, but we can cast Grave Titan on turn 3.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I have the black sources for
That's exactly what I knew we were going to draw.
Yeah.
That land was just the least surprising draw of all time.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll draw Faithless Looting, and this hand will be
It's
great.
just always so apparent when there's a land on top of your deck.
I know. And it's when you have 6 lands in your hand.
It is. Always that. Another one.
If we draw Faithless Looting, we'll feel good.
Another one.
You're just waiting to see that we draw another land.
Tap target permanent.
Draw a card. Oh my god. You jinxed us.
I don't think it was me.
That's crazy. I'm pissed. You're telling me that 8 of the top 9 cards were lands? Well, that's not true. 8 of the 9 cards were mana sources.
Yeah, we have a lot.
We do, but... Is 17 lands, or is 16 lands in a Mox too many? Probably
In
not.
this deck?
Yeah. No.
Yeah, it could be 15.
Okay.
And just play the Terminate.
Yeah.
Oh, he's...
Metamorphine our
Mox.
Mox? Oh, he has a Borson. Oh my god.
Well, that was the least surprising thing I've ever seen.
This is insane to me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 lands.
I will never get used to just like keeping a risky hand that has a bunch of lands and mana in it and just drawing straight lands. I will never get used to it. I will never like.
It always feels like
Oh
all
my
I have to do is draw
god!
anything.
It's like, are you kidding?
Do we have another swamp to fetch?
I don't know. Maybe we can attack with this thing. It's got Hexproof.
Sure. Okay, I'll see you later.
Bye.
Text me to tell me whether or not we win this game.
Okay, we won't.
It is now pouring rain. I'm gonna call my mom.
Oh, we actually can't attack with the Lumbering Falls because we don't have another green source on the battlefield.
Oh, because you fetched up a swamp?
Yeah, I did. Because we needed to fetch up a swamp.
Oh no, fetching up a swamp is right.
Because we have enough
We
black
have
sources
a
to cast
Crystal
Crystal Brand now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Born Power Stone, sure. Alright, we have all the mana in the world. We can officially cast Ulamog. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11? Yes. We can cast every spell in our deck next turn. Actually, we can't cast Blightsteel classes next turn. Venser or Worn Power Stone? Who gives a shit? You got it, buddy. The pressure we're under is negligible at best. Oh my god. That's insane. I didn't play the forest because I'm so tilted. I don't give a shit. That's crazy. We got to hand with 6 mana sources, and we've drawn only mana sources for the rest of the game. We drew an additional 7 cards, and we've only seen mana sources. Oh my god. 8. The next 8 cards are mana sources.
Really?
The next 8 cards we drew are mana sources.
Well, at least you got the Ancient Tomb.
When did he suspend
Is
that?
there any card in our deck that we can't cast?
No. We have the mana to cast any spell in our deck.
Well, if we draw Blightsteel Colossus, Ulamog, or whatever.
What is
Ulamog
this
off the
now?
top would be-
8 mana. Is he like Rakdos is returning us for 8? Everfilling Chalice for 1 billion.
Okay, so we're both ramping.
So we both have all the mana in the world, but he's got creatures. I mean, we have the biggest creature on the board, and it's sneaky. Onboard trick. Get him. You stupid bitch. Oh. Get rid of that guy.
The greediest attack of all time.
Thank you.
Wow.
Okay.
All right.
Well.
We're doing it. Live.
So you're not going? Because it's pouring?
It is pouring rain, so I'm going to wait until I hear back from my mom. Was it possible to tap that in such a way that we could still activate our Lumbering Falls for 5?
We haven't tapped enough lands yet. I just wanted to see.
Oh. Like, we have a lot of mana, but not
I wanted
infinity mana.
Yeah, I wanted to leave a blue up for you.
Oh, smart.
Okay, here's our giant destructible boy. Plow it and give us 11 health, please. And thank you. He still doesn't need to draw off this? Oh my god, he's no clover close. He suspended it like 2 turns ago. 4, 5. What if he cast Blightsteel Colossus?
It would be pretty funny.
We would lose. Actually, no, we wouldn't. We'd just trade.
Yeah.
Okay. Inkwell Leviathan. Don't give a shit. This is indestructible, if we were wondering.
Well, it can't block the Inkwell Leviathan.
I don't care.
It erases it.
It does. Actually, it does. Yeah, it does.
Yeah, because we don't die to his attack.
No, we don't. Oh my god, another mana source.
Not surprising.
We drew 9 mana sources.
Can we
and
get
a
anything with the
Blightsteel
makeshift mannequin? Your graveyard? Okay.
Yeah. It's only our graveyard. If we had blocked...
Oh, he
Okay.
blocks.
Okay, I'm really glad we did. Yeah, blocking the Goblin Welder was a boon. Okay,
Yeah, it was
so...
insane. I guess, was it free to also attack with the Lumbering Falls?
No. Because the Venser on the crackback would have been more damage. It would have put... We would have posed to 4. I don't know. Potentially dead. Who knows? Emery... Okay, so if he untaps with the Emery, then he can cast Inkwell Leviathan every turn. So that's not good. He conceded anyway. Okay, we won that game. Holy shit. That might be another clip. And then the next day, 9 mana sources. Okay, that was insane. I'm a little upset by that game, but I can't believe we won. Jesus Christ. Okay, Bo.
Okay, I'm gonna say. What's our hand? The exact same thing?
The exact same thing, and we won.
I think that was a fluke. Not
The
a
fluke.
plan.
The fluke was that we drew that many fucking.
Okay, all right, let's do it. This is not as. Oh wait, we still have the Mox Ruby.
Yeah. Okay, we are accelerating. So this guy's plan is to have Goblin Welder and or Emery, and so he can always have Inkwell Leviathan or a Sphinx of the Steel one on the field, by the way. But there wasn't enough to best or Blightsteel Colossus.
No.
He probably doesn't have plows as he conceded, because he would have lived for a ha!
Well, I like this draw.
Bang! Alright.
Can we play our Signet and our Steve?
Yes.
And get another black source?
Yes. So what we're going to do...
Wait.
Oh, yeah, we're going to do that.
Okay.
And then we're going to use the Demir Signet. We're only going to use blue mana to do the...
Oh, Ren.
What? We had a land drop, buddy.
Okay.
Oh, Ren, he says. Shut up. Alright, and we're gonna get a swamp. Since we have Gristlebrand in our deck. And we already have 2 green sources.
We're up to 3 black sources?
Yeah. So this is a turn...
No poopa.
Turn 3 Gristlebrand... Or Grave Titan.
Are we supposed to call each other by our screen names?
I don't care.
I think that... I don't know. I kind of think that, the, like, screen name thing is dumb.
You do?
Yeah, just a little bit. Like, I like how Magic players go by their actual names. Like, they all have...
Well, you really took your time mentioning this. Could have just been the Ren Hope.
The Renault.
We got the bitch.
We did.
We keep vegetables on this stream and we get them.
I guess so. He just felt like he couldn't beat,
Turn 3 Grave Titan?
yeah.
Guess not.
I guess turn 3 Grave Titan is nothing to...
Nothing to sneeze at.
Nothing to sneeze on. Because of the COVID.
But you like Small Ant. Do you like the fact that he's Small Ant and not
Tanner Ant?
Tanner Ant?
I don't know.
You like Pooh Bear. You
I
wish that he
do.
went by whatever his fucking name is.
I don't know what his name is.
Deep.
Can we... Oh, we can get our volcanic island with the wooded foothills and have a
Yes.
blue source.
Yes.
And we have a Sakura Tribe Elder.
We don't have any... Oh, we have no mountains. We have islands in our deck.
Yeah.
And when you cube bow, they give you John Avon lands.
Which is awesome.
It is awesome.
We have to play mono red to have those normally.
We have Overgrown Tomb, is that right? So we should fetch for Overgrown Tomb.
Do we? I thought that we just had a Taiga.
I mean, Taiga...
I'm pretty sure the Overgrown Tomb was like in the same pack as the
Something
Ancestral Recall.
I
We
think
took
you're
the
right.
Ancestral Recall.
We have Volcanic Island and Taiga to fetch.
Yeah.
Do we still do that? Is there any reason
Or
not
we get?
to?
Do we get a swamp? Is what you're thinking?
Yeah.
I
Maybe
think
we just
I think we
play
go
the-
Forest Volk and
Okay.
play Steve.
Do we want to fetch before next draw step? Just get the Volk now?
Sure.
So this is turn 3 Eureka. If we just go like runner, but fatty. Like if our draws are just like Gristle, Brand, Ulamog.
That would be pretty sick.
It would be.
We
pretty
could kind of loot with the Ilkor for a minute.
Yeah. Do you want to just do Ilkor first?
I don't hate that.
Yeah, I kind of want to get it
Yeah,
online.
I do too.
We don't have anything specific that
And he thinks that we're Reanimator right now.
which we are kind of.
We're a fatties shenanigan deck.
Turn 2 Survival of the Fittest is not.
We're now Reanimator.
It's not scary.
No, it's not.
The island. We don't have any double blue cards, right?
I don't think so.
No double blue.
Yeah.
Unlikely that we'd ever cast 2 blue spells in one turn. Okay. We can't cast Rakdos Signet and Steve this turn. But Signet makes mana the turn it enters, so I guess we'll go with that. And then we're gonna get a swamp with Sakura Tribe Elder.
Yeah, because we can still go Wooded Catacombs
Or do we have to go
into Forest for Eureka.
Yeah.
If that's what we want to do.
True. Survival of the Fittest, pitching Avengers in a car.
To get a dork.
That wouldn't be the scariest. Yeah, I was a little worried he's gonna get Raphaelos, but
Sylvan Caryatid is fine. He's probably got another color.
yeah.
Swamp.
who would have dealt with the Revelos. Okay. Well, let's attack.
Draw a card.
Yeah. And if we draw a bomb, we can reanimate it with Makeshift Mannequin.
Yeah. Instead of finding out what he has in his hand.
Yeah. Okay. Well.
What if we just go...
Pitch the Eureka? Eureka looks pretty bad right now.
Yeah, I agree. And then what if we just, like, took a peek at his hand?
Oh, yeah, I'm going to.
Leaving up blue, like a genius. He's got Wormcoil Engine, Emrakul, and Polukranos.
Okay.
So it's a good thing that we were not about the Eureka.
Yeah, that's true. We probably will bore the Eureka out, I think.
Yeah. But we can just go for his Polukranos here. Or if
we can. I was kind of I think looking at his hand was important because it's game 1.
Mm-hmm.
And we need to know what he's doing. But I was pretty sure we were going to miss.
We knew we were going to miss.
Yeah, and so now we don't have a looter fodder for...
You're right.
Which kind of sucks, but now we know exactly what he's got going on. And we know that Eureka is a bored out boy. Alright. Let's draw Ulamog. Guess it doesn't matter. It's not particularly helpful. He goes land Wormcoil Engine now. Wormcoil Engine is fearsome.
It's very fearsome.
Blightsteel Colossus is more fearsome.
True.
And he still can't stop us from looting every turn.
Yeah.
Draw.
Maybe you have a couple turns until we die.
Yeah, we have 2 turns at least.
And we could play and block with the Creeping Turpit.
True. We hit Gristlebrand right here.
We'll be looking pretty good.
Yeah, draw 7, trade with the Wormcoil Engine, gain 7 back. Well, we can cast that and get Blightsteel with it.
Yeah, I think that's the move.
Me too. He's never...
Is Makeshift Mannequin forever or just for a turn?
It's forever.
What is the... It says like for as long as that...
It's an...
but it has
the Phantasmal Image text on it.
Yeah. And he can gain as much life as he wants if we're going to kill him with a...
Infect creature?
Yeah.
Yes. And we can surprise him with it if he chooses to attack the Wormcoil Engine again, which he will. He's nowhere near casting an Emrakul.
He's nowhere near casting.
Well, now he has an enchantment and a creature, so it costs 11. He's got...
It like seems like, oh no. Oh shit.
Well, we can bring it back with Makeshift Mannequin on his end step.
Okay, cool.
Well, that's good. We can bring it back.
Yeah, we just...
And the Acidic Slime would have been able to get rid of it because we would have had to sacrifice it because of
Yeah.
the text. So that worked out. And we can still do it at instant speed. Because...
Yeah, we can still...
Oh no, if we put it in graveyard... Oh, if would be put into graveyard from anywhere, reveal Blightsteel Colossus and shuffle it into his owner's library instead.
So we just discard it and then we get the Cold Oath of Forge Master.
Yes. Okay. So it's still fine.
Wait.
It just shuffles the Blightsteel Colossus, not the rest
Oh,
of it.
okay.
Yeah. Okay, so
we ditch the Blightsteel Colossus.
enter the reveal zone. Alright, and then we cast Worn Power Stone. Because it's free to do so.
Yes. Well, because we can still cast our Makeshift Mannequin.
Yeah.
Okay. And then now we go, oh, your turn. You've dispatched with our plan effortlessly.
Yeah, well, we're still going to be at 4, which isn't a high life total.
No.
And Blightsteel Colossus isn't necessarily...
Oh, one turn clock?
Yeah.
But he will no longer... I guess will still have 6 power. But we still do this plan.
Yeah, we have to. We have nothing better to do. So. And we can cast Gristlebrand if we draw it. We can. Yeah, we can.
Yeah. This is game 1.
This is game 1. He has 7 mana. On Emrakul costs 11. Primal Command. Yeah, that's obnoxious. Sure. Can't stop that from happening. This doesn't give it haste. 2 deathless creatures is annoying.
It is. But at the very least, we can, when we get the Kuldotha Forge Master, we pass, we block the Wormcoil Engine.
Questing Beast is bad.
That is bad.
We have to shuffle the deck, because drawing one Power Stone means that we're still dead.
So we have to do it at our upkeep?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. It doesn't cost us mana to do for the privilege.
No.
So we won't be able to cast anything fatty if we draw it. What are we going to...
True.
We have to draw a removal spell.
We'd have to draw something. We have, there's a couple things we could draw, but it needs to be something other than Worn Power Stone.
Yeah. He traded the Emrakul for Questing Beast?
No, he Primal Commanded for Questing Beast.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Blightsteel Colossus. And then we go to upkeep. And we have to attack with the Literal Core, which can't block anyway, so
yeah.
It's free. And then... Oh my god, these fucking bugs. Well, I guess we could draw Maelstrom Pulse.
We could draw Maelstrom Pulse.
I guess Impulse into Maelstrom Pulse. Pulse to Pulse. We're dead. Okay.
Looks like it.
Yeah. I mean, that was pretty unlucky. We looted like 5 times, or not, if not more. We looted a bunch of times, and then the one bomb that we drew into was the only game plan that he had a removal spell for. Because if we got Grave Titan, then we would have had zombies forever.
Yeah.
And if we got Gristlebrand, we would have drawn 7 cards. And if we got Ulamog, we would have brought that back, and that would have been insane. But instead,
so
we
do
got
we
the
want our Oblivion Stone?
We don't want Eureka, that's for sure.
Yeah. Do we want Oblivion Stone?
I don't know. Probably. It's just like a safety valve against
it could destroy a bunch of our artifacts.
But it will keep us alive if we need it.
If we need it. And then do we want to bring in
more removal for little boys?
Yeah, like do we want to have Flame Slash instead of Faithless Looting? Or do we just want to have the Faithless Looting? I think this is fine.
This is fine.
Do we want Show and Tell?
Yes.
Are we on the ramp plan, or are we on try and Show and Tell?
Well, what did he... So,
we saw an Emrakul,
yeah,
a Pelucranos, and
Avenger of Zendikar.
Avenger of Zendikar. But Avenger of Zendikar is supremely beatable on, like, turn 2.
Yeah, it is. Everything is beatable on turn 2, which is why I think we want Show and Tell. Even the Emrakul only gets in for 13, and then we Ulamog him, and he loses all of his permanents and stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
And we still have, like, the Chupacabra. Okay. This looks like a ship.
I think so.
Sure. Got our colors.
Yeah, we have our colors. We have the Show and Tell. We have the Impulse. This hand is maybe good.
I think we put back the Leovold.
Yeah, I agree.
Because Leovold doesn't do anything. I was considering cutting the Leovold.
I think we should have cut the Leovold to keep in our Faithless Looting.
Yeah. Which also would have been bottom there, so.
Yes.
Oh well. And now we Impulse for...
A fatty.
And we hope that
the dream is Ulamog.
And we hope that the Show and Tell is good enough to beat whatever fatty he gets.
Yeah.
We're already 2-0. Like,
Yeah.
this is just a free match that maybe gets us a trophy. The dream is
We easily could have won that last match.
Okay. So here's Emrakul.
Probably.
And casting it means that we're dead.
I think so.
So I'll just concede to an Emrakul if he shows it to me. I will not concede to Wormcoil Engine. There's Wormcoil Engine life. Yeah, he's going for Emrakul.
Well, or something like that. Oh, it has to be colorless.
Yes. So. Show me potato salad.
Yeah, there's the Emrakul.
You got it.
Because he just cast the